what you have accomplished for Dickinson, what you have accomplished for so many people is unbelievable. You can't express the impact that you've had on this community. We can sit here all night and list and listen. We can probably only hit a quarter of those things.
Good and gracious God, we come before you, asking you to direct our hearts and actions by the power and inspiration of your Spirit.
And the first thing she says to me, you know what, paybacks aren't good. Irene is 93 years old and is still on every board or committee that moves this community forward. She is active on a chamber committee and with Rotary's fundraising. The Dickinson Area Home Builders is fortunate to have Irene on its board of directors, a committee member for the Home Builder Show, the golf event, and the Christmas party. She is a board member of the DSU Heritage Foundation, a member of API, and an affiliate member of the Badlands Board of Realtors. She is a member of the Republican Party. Irene was a founder, along with myself, of the Power of 100 Women, which has grown to a membership of 250 members. These members have given more than $600,000 to 501c3 charities. She has been the recipient of the Golden Hawk Award from Dickinson State University for her contributions. She was the parade marshal in the Rough Rider Parade in 2020. She volunteers and works in many of these organizations. Irene sponsors many events and takes guests with me to get them involved. Well, my dear sister, I probably spend more time with her than I've ever spent with my sisters. Just, I'm very proud that you got her.
Irene has been a part of our group since the 80s. She has served in many capacities for our group, but most notably as our executive officer, and has been part of our board of directors for several years. She's a social butterfly. She's somewhat of a bulldog, is tougher than nails, and doesn't have an ounce of quit in her. Congratulations, Irene, you're the best.
What I want to do is I want to thank you on behalf of Dickinson State, the Heritage Foundation, everything that you have done for me personally. I'm watching you walk into the foundation house with a smile on your face and how you light up the room, and you try to sell raffle tickets. Here, you're not very successful at it.
Irene is dedicated to being a mentor and example to young women. A quote she left us with the other night is one that I'd like to leave you with tonight. We have much to do together. Let us do it in wisdom and love and joy.
Irene Schafer served the maximum of 6 years on the Chamber Board of Directors and yet remains a contributor to our events and committees. I still believe that we are defined by where we consistently show up, and nobody has shown up more consistently for Dickinson through the years than Irene Schafer.
Our very own 93-year-old superhero.
You have touched and changed lives, many lives, with your generous spirit. When I grow up, I want to be just like you, Irene. A real hero of the heart.
I seriously cannot think of a single person who deserves it more and is more entwined with what happens in Dickinson and Stark County and Southwest North Dakota than Irene. I consider Irene a very close friend. I think this is fantastic. I miss you very much, and I can't wait to see you again, and I'm so happy that you got this award. Congratulations.
In terms of impact on the Republican Party, and well, actually up and down the ballot, even in the nonpartisan races, Irene has probably collected more petition signatures than anyone in the state of North Dakota to get people on the ballot. Irene, this could not go to a better person.
You have taught me so many things. Angels are real. Irene, you often talk about your angels and how they communicate with you and are always watching over you. There's absolutely no doubt this is true. But I think something you may not understand or realize is that, my dear, you are an angel to so many of us in this room. This angel has saved me many times over with her insight, her wisdom, and her friendship.
Good job, Gigi Irene! You are the best!
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
Hola. Congratulations on your award. You really deserve it with all your hard work. Yeah, congratulations on the Excellence Award. So happy for you. Love you.
See you soon.
Love you, Grandma.
so much congratulations. So proud of you and all of your hard work. The kids and I are all so proud of you. And I don't know what I want to be when I grow up yet, but if I had a chance, I would want to be like you. Thanks for everything you've ever done. Love you bunches.
Nobody else like this in our community. You are a rock star, a pillar, and it has been a privilege knowing you for 40 plus years. And I'm very privileged, and the city's very privileged to have you. This is for Irene Schafer in recognition of our outstanding excellence and leadership. Thank you so much.
There are probably a few of you that have some idea of what motivates me, but most of you don't. This goes back to when I was 15 years old in California. My parents moved out there for 4 years. I spent my high school years there. The parents to most of these kids worked in various jobs, and us kids, we pretty much ran wild. But there was a Lutheran minister that took over a community center, and he kind of took all these kids under his wing. And one night when we had a wild dance, I was standing there talking to him, and I said, "Russ, why do you spend so much time with these kids and working with them?" And he went on and on and on. And then he said, finally said, "Someday, Irene, you go find a town, find a city, and build a great community." Oh, needless to say, between then and the time we moved to Dickinson, I really didn't give it a thought. But when I got here, things started working out, and pretty soon that thought came back to my mind. And that was my motivating for this whole thing, is because we're all here to build a great community in our own way. Thank you so much for the support. I really do want to be you. I really do. I have to say, she's a classy lady. So thank you for everything you've done for all of us.
From the minute I entered Irene's life, I knew that my life had changed. I have been blessed to be graced with her presence and her wisdom. When the award program began in 2021, and I remember reaching out to Shirley and Irene. They came in and we made a video. I had always been so appreciative of these ladies' support to this award program from the very, very beginning. Sincere thank you to both of you ladies for that. It really, really meant a lot to me.
Her willingness to give back through civic participation is a true testament to her character. She's someone who is always first in line to selflessly give of herself for the betterment of others in our community. And we are better off because you decided to call Dickinson your home.